Are you stupid or something? You probably are, and buddy, that's alright. You're in the right place to learn some stuff, so stick around and you just might. My name is Notme, and I'll be asking some Q's, and at the end you'll be riddled with A's. You might score real high, but even if not, you'll sure be glad you played. If you're looking for prizes, just move along, there's no money for you to earn. You win by trying and doing your best, your prize is the stuff you learn. If you want to be an artiste, you have to know all you can about the world of art. So engage with this quiz, and at the end you'll say, I am smart.
I am not me. I am art. And I am your host for I Am Smart, the quiz where people look to improve their art through learning and strive to earn the right to say, yeah, baby, I am art. The format of this quiz, very simple, very straightforward. 3 rounds of questions for your brain, 3 musings for your imaginosphere, and a 2-point bonus round at the end. So we're looking at 20 points overall. 20 points overall up for grabs. All you're going to need for this quiz, something to write with, something to write on, a brain for thinking, and an imaginosphere for imagining. Optional is a beverage. I've got mine in a lovely silvery, although that is jarring quite unpleasantly with the green screen technology behind me. Optional is a beverage because whilst it's absolutely nothing to do with the actual quiz, we do like to kick things off with a toast. So here we go. Here we go. You ready for the quiz? We're beveraging up. Here we go. Here we go. To all the mums. It's currently Mother's Day in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And so I would like to make a shout out to all the mums out there. There are those who would say that being a mother is the hardest job in the world. And whilst there are other naysayers that would say, well, more people have had that job successfully than any other job in history, I would say this. I would say simply this. Every fantastic actor, singer, painter, sculptor, jingle writer, somebody who paints lines on the road, tambourine basher, every single artiste that you love, every single one, your favourite artiste, and the rest of your top 100 favourite artists, they've all got a mother, yeah? So what does that tell you? To all the mums, hello, Smarties, my word. How are we doing? How are we doing? It has been a... Are we still going? Your browser encountered an error while decoding the video. Error number 3000. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Is that still? Yeah, we don't like that, do we? We don't. It's always this bottom corner. It's a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky. So we just pop the green screen up there, and that's working just nicely. How are we doing, Smarties? Hello, Smarties. Hello, the Final Waltz. New follower alert. Hello, the Final Waltz. Very welcome to you. I hope you enjoy the quiz. Nana Hobbob, hello to you. Pretty chill quiz vibes going over here. Pretty chill quiz vibes going over here as well. Actually, no, completely the opposite. Very hectic earlier today. I have been working at a tear to get everything ready for today, and I haven't got everything in the way that I would like it to do. So that's why, I mean, this is kind of a spoiler for later, but I will be taking a break next week, and there will be no quiz because I just need a week off. Doing the quizzes and doing a Tournament of Champions is an awful lot. Gamer Hole, hello to you. Definitely not Duda. Let's go. Let's go indeed. TB Douglas, hello to you. M. Acton. Gosh, everybody's here. Who was the high point scorer from last week? Was it TB? I've completely forgot. Was it TB? Was it TB, guys? Who was the high point scorer? It was you. Lovely. Fantastic. Well, congratulations to TB. Here are the rounds that you've got to pick from this week, TB. It's not a full dozen, unfortunately, but like I say, things have been a little bit hectic here at Notme HQ. But we do have quite a few. We've got Look Close, Haikus Day, Movie Ladder, Spotlight, Iconic Art, Song Lyrics, Nart, Alphabet, I Know That Voice, and Yay or Nay. So TB, it is on you, my favourite. Which round are we going to be playing this week? Why don't you let me know before I unleash and unveil Song Lyrics, says TB. Fantastic choice. Before I unveil the promised from social media, the very much promised and very much eagerly awaited, I'm sure, new round selector receptacle. Nana Hobbob, the combined livetainment of the quiz and interactive art of the Tournament of Champions will take a toll. Absolutely. It will. It has. It does. I'm not going to apologize for it, for needing a little break, needing a little me time, needing a little not me time. M. Acton, we've turned off the Sing soundtrack and risking a meltdown from a tired toddler to tune in whilst driving home tonight. How's that for dedication? Thank you very much, M. Acton. That is a mother really making it clear that it's her day. And even though she doesn't want, if she doesn't want to listen to the Sing soundtrack, she wants to do an I Am SmART Not Me quiz. That's exactly what's going to happen. Never mind, child. This is Mama's Day. So we're going to be doing song lyrics. That's locked in. What else are we going to be doing, guys? What else are we going to be doing? Let's see. Oh! That's the first time that's ever happened. I think that's pretty good that I've actually picked the one that was chosen. Any requests? I mean, you can see the colours here. The ones that look like they're see-through are obviously green. Any requests? Now that we have this beautiful see-through receptacle. What do people want? What do people want? Pinks is Nana Hobbob. Straight away, Nana. Let's get that lovely pop. Oh, lovely. So this extra round. I know that voice. Song lyrics, yay or nay, I know that voice. Oh, TB with pink as well. Look how that's all worked out. That's fantastic. Okay. I know that voice. We've got this. Yeah, that's lovely, actually. That's kind of tricky. And that could be a bit racist. So let's start with yay or nay, I think, guys. I'm excited. It looks like it's a reduced... We've only got 6 people watching. It's a reduced viewership. But you know what? That's absolutely fine. Because the fewer there are, the more concentrated it is. Like squash or some kind of cordial. Let's quiz. So this week, guys, on Friday, just gone, was a very special day. It was, of course, St. Patrick's Day. That's better. A time where we celebrate the Irish and Northern Irish. Let's not forget the Nordies. We celebrate the Irish and the Northern Irish in one way, mainly. But to honour our Irish brothers and sisters, I decided to use Ireland as the inspiration for this year and A round. That's pretty exciting as well. So let's, for all the newbies out there, for the, what was it, last waltz or whatever, whoever it was. There we go. There's your instructions for this quiz. Yeah, there we go, Nana. There we go, Nana. Should we? Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, we'll move on. We'll move on. Statement number one, guys. Statement number one. The song "Whiskey in the Jar" by Thin Lizzy is in actuality a traditional Irish folk song. Do you believe that? Or have I just chosen that because it features whiskey, which is, of course, to Irish people what energy drink is to athletes, what Gatorade is to American athletes. Maple Panda, sorry I'm late, not me. Mother's Day stuff, you know, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine, Maple Panda. We are celebrating mothers here today. We have already paid them lip service, which is what you're supposed to do on Mother's Day in our toast. So feel free to toast if you have a toast to do. But if not, this is the first question, so you've missed absolutely nothing. The song "Whiskey in the Jar" by Thin Lizzy is in actuality a traditional Irish folk song. Question number two, or statement number two, should I say. Alec Baldwin's daughter, who he once described as a rude, thoughtless little pig when she was 11 years old in a now infamous voicemail message, is named Ireland Baldwin. Really? Ireland isn't a name, though, is it? But then, he is a famous artiste, and they are not, of course, as we know, bound by the same child naming conventions that the rest of us are. So, could be, could not be. That's what makes it a great statement for a yay or nay round. Statement number three. Italian-American icon of the screen Robert De Niro, in actuality, has 3 Irish grandparents. He's more Irish. He's more Robert O. Niro than Robert De Niro, according to this statement, but do you believe it? I celebrated St. Patrick's Day this year in the same way that I celebrate all St. Patrick's Day, by just kind of staying out of it. Which is nothing racist against the Irish. I just feel like any celebration of Ireland and its people is, by definition, in some ways, a demonization, a castigation, a criticism of English people. So much in the same way as the 4th of July, I say, do you know what, this is your thing, guys. I'm just going to stay out of it because I'm just going to cause problems. But then walking on the way home, there were quite a few revellers, and one of them spilt conservatively a quarter of a glass of Guinness over my arm and parts of my shoulder. And the man apologised profusely and offered to buy me a drink. But he didn't do it in an Irish accent, which I thought was odd. Statement number 4. The DC Comics character The Flash was originally written as Irish in 1932 when he was created, but it was changed after significant anti-Irish reader feedback. Is that true? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? What do we have? What do we have? What do we think? A lot of people didn't really like the Irish back in the day. And final statement here. The Cliffs of Insanity from The Princess Bride are actually the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland, where much of the film was shot. Really? The Princess Bride? That's the one where Andre the Giant is pulling them up the thing and Wesley is making his way up there as well. Wallace Shawn says, You were someone of legend, but still he gains. And Andre the Giant says, I'm carrying 3 people. He has only to lift himself. the first time I've ever tried an Andre the Giant impression. And I'm pleased to say it turned out spectacularly. There's the final statement. If you need any of those again, please let me know in the comments or in the chat box. Those are 5 statements though, but is that the end of the round? No. We need a musing. And the musing is simply this. Create the Irish cousin of a popular character from fiction. It's happened a lot. It's happened a lot in cartoons, in TV programs, kid shows. How are they different from the original version? How are they different from the original version? Oh, my cousin's visiting from Ireland, says Zach Morris on Saved by the Bell. And it's still played by Mark Paul Gosselaar, but maybe with an orange wig on and some freckles. But don't let me influence you. Whatever you like. The Irish cousin of a popular character from fiction. It may just be that same name, but with O. Zach O. Morris. But really, this is a safe space. Some people might say that this is playing on cultural stereotypes, but I say if the Irish people are keen to move away from harmful and negative national stereotypes, then they should probably knock it on the head with the whole St. Patrick's Day thing. Right? And there we go. Round over. Here we go. Back to Maine. Nana Hobbop, incredible Princess Bride work. You are very welcome for that. I mean, you weren't thanking me, but in a way you were. Lovely stuff. As a little tip for anybody, particularly the Americans, I suppose, who don't necessarily know the difference between Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland, and the difference between the people. And if I meet somebody, how can I tell whether they're Irish or Northern Irish? Republic of Ireland are people who sound like they could make anything sound more positive than it actually is. And the Northern Irish people are the opposite. They can make anything sound worse than it actually is. For example, hello there. I'm afraid to tell you, your father has had a fall, and he's broken his hip, so he has. Think, oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Because that's a regular Republic of Ireland person. Whereas a Northern Irish person say, hello there, how are you doing today? I'm fine, but it's my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday? Isn't that a good thing? Yes, I'm incredibly happy. Think, gosh. How about letting your voice know, pal? Let's do some lyrics, shall we? Wow, what a powerful round introduction that is. That's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Is it lyrics? It is lyrics. Lovely. So it's very simple. I'm going to give you some lyrics from a song. And I'm going to ask you what the name of that song is. As per, from previous times when we've played this game and people have said it's too difficult, I have made it easy that the next line, the next lyric, I believe, will always be the name of that song. Yeah. It could always be the name of that song. What is linking these songs? They're all Beyonce songs. Is that good, TB? This is obviously TB's choice. Did you choose correctly, TB? Are you jazzed at the possibility of doing some, working out the lyrics of some Uncle Town? Hi all. Just saying, not me. We are coming in 12 days. 12 days. 12 exciting days until I am visited by some Smarties. That's pretty exciting. And gives me a little bit of anxiety. It's right on the cusp there. Right on the cusp. But that's fine. That's fine. Yes, love Beyonce. Excellent. Excellent. Well, let's start with number one then. Let's start with number one. It seems like a good place to start. Number one. Got me hoping you'll page me right now. Your kiss. got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so... What? I'll do that one again. Got me hoping you'll page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so... What? Interesting one up here. Your kiss got me hoping you'll save me right now. Now, I haven't read a huge amount of comics in my day, but I will say that if you're some kind of superhero and you're kissing somebody and then not saving them, that seems like you've crossed a line there. If you've got the kiss, I think it should be understood. There should be a tacit understanding that you're going to get saved as well. That's just one man's opinion. Song number 2. Beyonce song number 2. Em Acton's loving it. Yes, my girl B. Beyonce. You must not know about me. I can have another you by tomorrow. So don't you ever, for a second, get to thinking you're what? Well, you must not know about me, says Beyonce. I can have another you by tomorrow. So don't you ever, for a second, get to thinking you're what? What? Right? Now, Bob, communicate expectations. Absolutely. Number 3. You're everything I need and more. Everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your... We could go in some smutty directions after this one, which is a little bit troubling. Some smutty directions. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your... Baby, I can feel your... Right? But what's the song? What's the next lyric? What's the song? It's the same thing, guys. Because I've been very kind to you in that regard. They're the same thing. Number 4, Beyonce song number 4. Clouds filled with stars cover your skies. And I hope it rains. Yeah, I hope it rains. You're the perfect lullaby. Send me to sleep. What kind of dream is this? You could be a... Baby, I can feel your corduroy. Oh, I like that, Nana. Baby, I can feel your corduroy. Your corduroy slacks. And when I drag my fingernail across them, it leaves a lovely... You're the perfect lullaby. Not the most engaging person. I mean, I would take it as a compliment if somebody said, that was a perfect lullaby. Art makes people feel things, even if what it makes them feel a little bit sleepy. For the record, that's not the effect I'm going for, but I'll take it. And then number 5, final Beyonce song. You're the one that gives your all. You're the one I can always call. When I need you, make everything stop. Finally, you put my car in reverse. Finally, you put my mother in a nursing home. Finally, you put my mind at rest. Whatever it might be. Maybe it's something else. I mean, I will say, for argument's sake, it's none of those. Finally, you put my phone on vibrate. When I need you, make everything stop. Have I made a mistake there? That seems completely wrong. Oh, yeah. When I need you, make everything stop. Interesting. And there we go. The final element of this round, of course, a beautiful musing. A beautiful, very simple musing. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I did a completely different one on the thing. Okay, well, we'll save that musing for another time. Next time we do a Beyonce-themed round. Fair enough. Sometimes there's a little bit of a disconnect and I'm just coming up with too many musings. Complete these lyrics. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real. Faux show. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real. Faux show. I mean, it's good. Musings are sometimes tricky to come by, so... Now I've got a spare one. I need to do another round about Beyonce. TB and M Acton will be happy. Of this, I can be sure. Complete these lyrics. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real. Faux show. Faux show. And that's the round, guys. We're moving on. We're getting through it, guys. We're getting through it. And I'm proud of each and every one of you. What is the next round that we're doing? What was it? Okay, yeah. It was... Oh, yeah. I did this earlier today. You're gonna friggin' love it. You're gonna lose your mind. Do you know that voice? Yeah, I think you do. I know that voice. IKTV is the cool... That's what the cool kids are calling it. IKTV. So you need to be able to recognize artists. That's what this is all about. I'm going to play you some voice clips that are now, I think, exclusively going to be from Wired.com autocomplete interviews because they're the only ones that I can consistently find without any background music or anyone else talking. So you've got to prick up your ears, guys. I'm going to give you a second just to crank it. Just to crank it a little bit. Give it a little crank. Crank it up. Kapow. Monkey Pixie Funk. A pleasure to see you. Let's go with number one, guys. Prick up your ears.
I was 21 years old, so a baby. That was the big break of my career. I went from not working very much as an actor to being in a very beloved show in the UK. And I miss it so much, actually.
Oh, so we've got some clues here. It's not just the voice that we can go on. We're getting some clues. Interesting. If you need to hear any of these again, you do let me know. Here's number two.
My middle name is Cunningham, and that's my mom's maiden name. And Luke and Andrew, my two brothers, they also have the same middle name. And you know, when you're like a kid and people kind of look up your middle name in school, so they would kind of, you know, say Richie Cunningham and stuff, kind of make fun of it from Happy Days.
They would make fun of it from Happy Days. Good evening, SJBeck72. Lovely to see you here. Gamerhole, not an answer, but I'm shocked I know one of these for once. Well, I hope you know more than one of them, Gamerhole. I hope you know more than one of them. That is art. Can agree more, Maple Panda. Couldn't agree more.
Paint.
Three.
You mean like a house or like a work of art? I did learn how to paint for the Van Gogh movie, and it was very special because not only did I learn how to paint, and not only did I enjoy it, and not only did that root the character, but it really gave me a different insight in how to look at things.
Interesting. More clues. Little clue in that one. Hope you're paying attention, guys, because it's all helping you. It's all helping you. Number 4.
I actually am. I've never played someone that has been portrayed before, and especially so flawlessly. It's weird to do something that people have already created expectations and ideas of, and still try to do something different that doesn't stray too far from the character, but also puts her in a different world and atmosphere. There's a lot of pressure, I think.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think that one's going to stump a lot of you. But if I don't put the tricky ones in, then we end up with people getting, 18 out of 18 pre-minute to win it. So I've got to push you guys. I'm not going to apologize for that. Not anymore. Final voice for you to identify is this.
Yes, I can still skate. I still skate often, actually. I would say 3 or 4 times a week, especially since COVID and no travel. I've just been either home or at my ramp, or actually in backyard pools, and dislocated my fingers last weekend. So yeah, I'm still skating.
Still. Okay. If you need to hear any of those again, do let me know. Gamer Hole, I think I might know who that is, honestly. Then you've got 2 people that you know, Gamer Hole, and I congratulate you wholeheartedly. TB Douglas, that one was tricky. It was tricky. I'll tell you that the Wired.com interview for that one was from this year. That's the only clue I'm going to give. But what's the musing, guys? What's the musing here? Final musing of the day. And it's a nice one, a nice positive one. You're a celebrity. What would be a story that someone might tell about you in a Positive Encounters with Celebrities Twitter thread? You've seen them. I'm sure you've seen them. You know you've seen them. Sometimes they get compiled in various, marshmallows. Lanterns. Thank you, Maple Panda. Can we hear 1 and 5 again? Absolutely, definitely. So yeah, sometimes they get compiled in these kind of clickbaity pages. Where it's like, oh, I met Keanu Reeves and he was really cool. He signed my ticket stub, or whatever. I saw Jonah Hill and he helped me change a tire. Whatever it might be. But if you were a celebrity and somebody had a positive experience, a positive encounter with you, maybe a little bit odd. Not like, oh, I saw him at the launch party of their new album, and they. Let's go deep with this. Let's go into it. But you're a celebrity. What would be a story that someone might tell about you in a Positive Encounters with Celebrities Twitter thread? Let me know. We're going to do number 1 and number 5 again per Definitely Not Duda. Absolutely. Here's number 1.
I was 21 years old, so a baby. That was the big break of my career. I went from not working very much as an actor to being in a very beloved show in the UK. And I miss it so much, actually.
Apologies, there's some people watching an advert there. Hopefully they're all people that have got number 1 already. And then number 5, here we go.
Yes, I can still skate. I still skate often, actually. I would say 3 or 4 times a week, especially since COVID and no travel. I've just been either home or at my ramp, or actually in backyard pools, and dislocated my fingers last weekend. So yeah, I'm still skating.
There we go. That's the end of the round, guys. Unless there are any more that anybody wants to hear. No, I'm going to assume no. Let's head back to main. Well done, guys. You got through it. Those are all the questions. Those are all the answers. Nice and easy. Let's take another little quick look at this, because it's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm SmART round selector. So this was just earlier this week. I got my annual fresh bed sheets that obviously everybody has to do, because after a year your bed sheets have become yellowed and disgusting from the amount that you sweat in them. It's something we all have to do, but it's not fun because they can be quite expensive. But I just thought, well, if I can use this as the round selector and it's nice and transparent, then all the better. Pretty cool. Do we want to do some answers or something? I suppose we'd want to do some answers, wouldn't we? So what was the first round that we did? Oh, how's it? Notme Tournament of Champions. Let's do a quick update on Notme Tournament of Champions for those of you who haven't been paying attention. And for God's sake, why haven't you? Let's have a little look. So, of course, if you haven't been paying attention, it is the final today of the Notme Tournament of Champions. It is the final because Alan Rickman triumphed over Willem Dafoe. Absolutely trounced Willem Dafoe, in fact, 75-25. Willem Dafoe, a fantastic actor, fantastic performer, but couldn't quite top Rickers, as I've taken to calling him. And then for the ladies, it was a very close run thing between Toni Collette and Judi Dench. But Dench came out on top, 58-42. Very exciting, which means it's now... Oh, you can't really see that, can you? It's Dench versus Rickman. Dench versus Rickman. And I did actually take the time to find some clips of Dench and Rickman, so there's a kind of a, you know, if you don't know who they are, then I've given you some information, things to go on. TB, I voted for Willem Dafoe and Toni Collette, so I'm the loser. You're not a loser, TB. You're the high point scorer last week, okay? You can't fight democracy, okay? You cannot fight democracy. It's great. Democracy is great. So make sure you vote. If you haven't voted, make sure you vote. Your voice needs to be heard. Whether you voted for these people or not, this is where we are now. And let's not get dirty guts about voting for Willem Dafoe and Toni Collette and abstain from the final vote. Okay, let's make sure our voice is heard. Let's get some answers. Yay or nay? So we had the musing of create the Irish cousin of a popular character from fiction. How are they different from the original version? Don't say it out loud, guys. Don't say it out loud. Oh no, I copied the wrong thing. Oh. I thought I was going to be all clever and put it on the thing, but I wasn't, because then I copied that musing. Get it in the chat, guys. Get the musings in the chat, and we'll go through them in just a moment. Let's go through these answers first. The song Whiskey in the Jar by Thin Lizzy is in actuality... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Is actuality... Ugh, I'm just going to leave it. Is a traditional Irish folk song. Yay or nay? The answer's yay. Whiskey was the clue. And also the fact that that guitar solo sounds very Irish folky. You know? Down down digga down 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 down. Down down digga down 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 down. I think those are the lyrics. Maybe we'll put that on the next lyrics round. Number 2. Alec Baldwin's daughter, who he once described as a rude, thoughtless little pig when she was 11 years old in a now infamous voicemail message, is named Ireland Baldwin. Yay! Named Ireland Baldwin. Ireland. Ire for short, meaning anger. Oh, it all makes sense. Well played, Alec Baldwin. Number 3. Italian-American icon of the screen, Robert De Niro, has 3 Irish grandparents. Surely not! It's Bobby De Niro. How you doing, Bobby? It's Robert De Niro. How are you? To be sure. Fiddle-de-dee. Take it up with the genealogy, guys. Don't get angry with me. Number 4, the DC Comics character The Flash was originally written as Irish in 1932, but was changed after significant anti-Irish reader feedback. Nay, I just made that up. Just made it up. I don't think The Flash was even that old. The Flash. Not the TV show. The guy. The dude. The guy. The Flash. Flash. First appeared in 1940. Oh, cover date 1940, release month November 1939. So not too far away. Not too far away. But yeah, I just made that up. I just thought people were pretty racist against Irish people, so it's possible. And then number 5, the Cliffs of Insanity from The Princess Bride are actually the Cliffs of Moher in Ireland, where much of the film was shot. Yay! It's a real place, guys. It's a real place. So if you want to climb up, feel free. But you will probably die. So I would ask, don't do that. Because I would prefer that you stayed and were fans of mine. Musing. Create the Irish cousin of a... well done if you got any of those. 1 point for each of those that you got correct. They were only 50-50, but still, well done, well done. Cousin of a popular character from fiction. How are they different from the original versions? Let's have a look at what we've got. Nana Hobbob, Donald Duck's Irish cousin, McDonald Duck. McDonald Duck. Old McDonald Duck. It's just like Donald, but has sesame seeds on his tail feathers. It's nice. It's nice. I can't fault it. I can't fault it. We're going in with a little bit of the McDonald's aspect of things with the sesame seeds, possibly. I mean, sesame seeds, I think, traditionally a bit more East Asian, but absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Not too bad at all. Is he supersized? He could be a supersized version of Donald. Just want to. Stuart Seaton knows that guitar solo very well. Well, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it from Stuart Seaton. Send me a recording. We'll have it on the next show. Definitely not due to Dom Toretto's cousin, Donal. That's lovely. His dedication to the family is the same, but he's a terrible driver. Wow. That's interesting. I mean, they do love the family. And I mean, if you think the cast list for the later Fast and the Furious films were ridiculous when it's Dom Toretto, Donal Toretto, with his 16 children, would just, saints be praised, that would be a big cast list. That's lovely. Really nice work, definitely. JRPV20, hello to you. Rick O. Moranis carelessly plays with science experiments in his loft until one day he actually blows up a normal-sized Guinness Shamrock hat to create the oversized Guinness Shamrock hats that we all know and love today. Mwah! Wonderful work, JRPV20. Absolutely fantastic. And what JRPV20 has done there is what cinema is obsessed with, is dramatically preoccupied with these days, which is origin stories of everything. One's mind goes to the latest Poirot film that Kenneth Branagh did, in which he created an origin story for Poirot's moustache. And what JRPV20 here has done is seen those big comedy Guinness hats that people wear on St. Patrick's Day and thought, what's that about? What happened to get that there? I also appreciate that I asked for a character from fiction, whereas, of course, Rick Moranis, real dude. It seems to be the version of Rick Moranis that was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which, of course, as we should all remember, was Wayne Zelinsky. Wayne O. Zelinsky is maybe what you're meaning, but I certainly wouldn't second guess you on that one. Monkey Pixie Funk, William O. Shatner. Again, a real guy, but that's fine. Huge star in Ireland in such programs as T.J. O'Hooker and Star Muck Trek, to boldly go where no leprechauns have gone before. This is maybe verging on... Maybe they're going to find somebody Irish themselves. Or maybe not. Probably at the same kind of rate of any nationality. So TJO Hooker and Star McTrek is maybe pushing it a little bit. And again, William Shatner is a real guy. Is a real guy. So maybe, but the TJO Hooker and who was he? Captain O'Kirk. Surely, Captain Donnie Kirk. Donnie Brooke, Donnie Kirk. No. It's nice though. It's I like that it's taking in his entire oeuvre. Maybe he would also play Donnie Crane in Boston Legal. M. Acton, Finn O'Kelly, Chin Ho Kelly's Irish cousin who runs the Irish pub Ohana's in Honolulu. Is this another Hawaii Five-0? M. Acton, for new viewers. M. Acton, well into Hawaii Five-0. That's lovely. Runs the Irish pub Ohana's. Ohana as well. That's good. That's a nice reference. That's lovely work. Although one would imagine an Irish person in Honolulu, their SPF 125 budget is going to be through the roof. Lovely stuff. And finally, TB, Sherlock Holmes' Irish cousin, Sean Holmes. He's a small-town farmer who solves small-town crimes like farm animal theft. Absolutely. And I imagine a lot of it, much in the same way as the wonderful TV show Due South, which is about a Canadian Mountie. A lot of the solving of those crimes would involve him tasting animal feces on various things. It's just the small town way. Points all round, guys. Points all round. Let's go back to Maine. No, let's not go back to Maine. Should have moved on straight on to the next round. What else have we got? Oh, we went to the lyrics, didn't we? Let's go for some lyrics, guys. Let's go for some lyrics. The musing was... love these songs. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real. Faux show. Complete these lyrics, baby. Complete them. What are the next lyrics in that song? You know I love you, baby. Our love is real. Faux show. As we go for these lyrics, number 1, got me hoping you'll page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy your love's got me looking so crazy in love. One of our biggest hits. If you didn't get that, I imagine you're kicking yourself right now. Well done if you did get it right, though. Number 2, you must not know about me. I can have another you by tomorrow, so don't you ever for a second get to thinking you're irreplaceable. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. It's a great song. Maybe a bit one-sided, but that's fine. Number 3, you're everything I need. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. You know you're my saving grace. Etc. That's a lovely song as well. So not corduroy. I can feel your halo. Again, I'm not sure how you'd feel. I just spent a lot of time in a kind of snuggling position where the chap his head was underneath your chin, perhaps, and his halo was getting in the way. Otherwise, you just think, it's just there. It's there. Leave it be, Beyonce. Leave it be, Beyonce. Number 4, clouds filled with stars cover your skies. And I hope it rains. You're the perfect lullaby. What kind of dream is this? You could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't want to wake up from you sweet dreams or a beautiful nightmare. Somebody pinch me. I'm sure the queue was leading around the block when she made that offer to just give Beyonce a lovely little pinch. Lovely little pinch. Just to grab a little bit of that flesh. That would be lovely. Very well moisturized, very smooth flesh. Number 5. You're the one that gives your all. You're the one I can always call when I need you. Make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top. 5 songs. I think that was relatively easy, but then I'm a big Beyonce fan because I've got 2 ears and a heart. I'd be interested in hearing how other people did on that one. Amusing, though. Complete these lyrics. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real faux show. I'm falling for you like a tipped-over domino, says Nana Hobbob. Wonderful. Falling for you. And that pizza just, splat. You can't stop it once that pizza's falling. Oh, excellent work, Nana. Really, really nice. Definitely not duty. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real faux show. My heart would shatter if you walked out that dough. My goodness. My goodness. The fact that you've written that phonetically definitely fills my heart, fills my chest cavity with a whole lot of appreciation for you. That's wonderful. You know I love you, baby. Her love is real for sure. My heart would shatter if you walked out that door. Oh, that's, I mean, I can feel that would be sung by somebody in some kind of silk shirt or silk effect shirt, which would be even sweatier. I picture a lot of sweat. It would be the kind of singer where there's a hanky in the hand ready to mop the brow, and they are feeling it. They are feeling that song. If you walked out that dough. Don't you do it, baby. Don't you do it. That's lovely. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll take that praise for my singing, but I'm just enhancing what's already there. TB Douglas, you know I love you, baby. Our love is real faux show. I am your parsley, and you're my... Oh, I suppose we'd have to... and you're my oregano. There's a lot of syllables in that. You know we'll make it work. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real for show. I'm your parsley, and you're my oregano. I think we'd have to go American. We'd have to go oregano, and we'd have to hit that reg. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real for show. As I'm your parsley. You're my... no, there's something not right about it. It's making my brain itch. I'm your parsley and you're my oregano. We've got to put in a... Yeah, okay. We've got it, guys. We've got it. Are we ready? Everybody, 2, 3, 4. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real for show. 'Cause I'm your parsley, and you're my oregano, you're my oregano. It's nice. That's nice. Thank you, guys. That's lovely. Is there any other herb-based? Or maybe it'd be from a song called, like, We're Cooking Up a Storm. Or We're Cooking Up Some Love. You know I love you, baby. Our love is real faux show. Lose that boss-eyed line dancer, honey. Her box is whack. Get low. There is a lot to unpack here, JRPV, so you'll forgive me if I dive deep into it, if I just dig into that a little bit. Lose that boss-eyed line dancer, honey. Okay, so maybe this is like some kind of country song. There's somebody who's line dancing, which is, you know, It's a very formalized version of dancing. Maybe it doesn't have a lot of the soul. Maybe JRPV20 is going for a little bit more of a soulful approach. Boss-eyed. It's unfortunate, but it's tough to come back from if you are boss-eyed. And also, I would say maybe just have the courtesy to just let people know when you meet them. Hi, my name's Gavin. Follow this one. Her box is whack. Oh, so in terms of like a box step, perhaps. I love you, baby. Love you real for Joe. Lose the boss out line down, honey. No, I'm going too fast with that. Lose that boss-eyed line dancer, honey. Her box is whack. Get low. So maybe it's not country. Maybe it's attacking country music. That's going to stay with me, JRPV20. That's going to stay with me. Her box is whack. That's lovely. A whack box. What an interesting attack to have on a love rival. That is a whack box, okay? Girl, you've got a whack box there. Interesting. M. Acton, I love you, baby. I love is real for show. I'll even put the bins out tonight when it's not even my go. It's again, if we can be developing characters, if we can developing what am I saying? Personas, trademarks, catchphrases. It's M. Acton's way of just finding the absolute beauty and romance in the everyday. Last time, for those of you who don't remember, it was something about cooking beans to express love. You love beans, so I'm going to cook you some beans. And now, I'm going to put the bins out tonight. It's your go to take the bins out. By all rights, by the law of the land and cohabitation, you should be taking the bins out. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to drag my slippers on. I'm going to maybe drag my coat on if it's really cold, even though I'm only wearing a t-shirt. So if I get, it's that skin on the inside coat arm fabric, and so it just feels a bit odd. But I'm going to do it because I love you. I love you. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Incredible work, JRPV20. Lovely, lovely compliments. Points all round, guys. Points all round. And then the final one. I think we tuned into IKTV, didn't we? It's my favorite channel these days. Of a Sunday. You're a celebrity. What would be a story that somebody might tell about you in a Positive Encounters with Celebrities Twitter thread? Let's have some positive stories from you guys about yourself. So you're kind of bigging yourself up, but I think that's absolutely fine. As we go through these voices. Who are these people? Gamer Hall thought she had 2. Let's see how everyone else has done. Here's number 1.
I was 21 years old, so a baby. That was the big break of my career. I went from not working very much as an actor to being in a very beloved show in the UK. And I miss it so much, actually.
Karen Gillan, the beloved show in the UK was, of course, Doctor Who. She was one of the Doctor's companions, I believe they're called. Well done if you got that one right. Although there aren't that many famous Scottish ladies. So, the roster was short, even if you did have a punt. Number 2.
My middle name is Cunningham, and that's my mom's maiden name. And Luke and Andrew, my 2 brothers, they also have the same middle name. And when you're like a kid and people kind of look up your middle name in school, so they would kind of, say Richie Cunningham and stuff, kind of make fun of it from Happy Days.
Owen Cunningham Wilson. I don't want to say that I don't want to victim blame here, but Cunningham is a strange middle name. I appreciate the looking to maintain the mother's maiden name, but maybe go for 2 middle names then. A first name, a normal middle name, mother's maiden name, father's surname. one man's opinion. Number 3.
Paint. You mean like a house or like a work of art? I did learn how to paint for the Van Gogh movie, and it was very special because not only did I learn how to paint, and not only did I enjoy it, and not only did that root the character, but it really gave me a different insight in how to look at things.
There he is, Willem Dafoe, the finalist for the man champion, the boy champion, in the Tournament of Champions, pipped to the post by Alan Rickman, but he has showed up. He has showed up.
I actually am. I've never played someone that has been
Tricky.
portrayed before, and especially so flawlessly. It's weird to do something that people have already created expectations and ideas of, and still try to do something different that doesn't stray too far from the character, but also puts her in a different world and atmosphere. There's a lot of pressure, I think.
Jenna Ortega, of course, referring to her role in the wildly successful Netflix show Wednesday, taking over the role made popular by Christina Ricci. Well done if you got that one right. That was very tricky. She is young. She is young and new on the scene. So well done if you got that one right. And number 5.
Yeah, I can still skate. I still skate often, actually. I would say 3 or 4 times a week, especially since COVID and no travel. I've just been either home or at my ramp, or actually in backyard pools, and dislocated my fingers last weekend. So yeah, I'm still skating.
He's talking about skating. He is the world's most famous skateboardist. It is, of course, Tony Hawk. Well done if you got that one right as well. He's got quite a distinctive voice, but he's not often interviewed that much, so not as recognizable as some others. Have we only got one story in the chat? Are we wildly behind here? More sirens. There we go. Here we go. Sirens again. Sirens again are very quick. Maple Panda. Let's get an anecdote in here, shall we? Let's get a musing. Otherwise, you don't get the musing point. I mean, I think I say points all round, but I am referring, of course, to points all round for everybody who has written an anecdote into the chat. Okay? I think that goes without saying. So if you want that point, get an anecdote in. Let's have a look. Definitely not Duda. I rescued a family's dog that fell in a raging river. Wow. Raging river. Family's dog falls in. They're like, oh my God, Chi-Chi's in the river. Chi-Chi's not a strong enough swimmer to... Oh my God, somebody's saving the dog. How incredible. This is what... Is that definitely not Duda? What the heck is definitely not Duda doing in this part of the world by this raging river saving our dog? Thanks so much, definitely. And can we have a photo? I mean, it's a hell of a story. It'd be a hell of a story, definitely. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I mean, they would be there for every single one of your album releases, movie premieres, unveiling of your latest sculpture. Excellent stuff. JBV20. I passed him a hand towel in the restroom at Penge Nando's. He said, all right, cheers. Okay, so very mundane. From the very spectacular to the very mundane, and both of them are valid. I passed him a hand towel in the restroom at Penge Nando's. So you've gone to the toilet. You've gone to Nando's in Penge for some reason. Down on your luck, whatever it might be. You go to the toilet. You think, oh my gosh, that's JRPV20. I love JRPV20. He's finished his ablutions. He's probably washed his hands. There you go. I'm a big fan. All right, cheers. In the bin. It's fleeting. But would potentially be very powerful as well. That's really nice. And because then it's you showing a lot of faith in them. I mean, if you had literally seen them pull the thing up, because otherwise you say maybe they've laced this hand towel with some kind of thing to then try and kidnap you and ransom you to the movie studio, artist salon that has, produced you. But you've trusted them. You said, "Yep, I'm going to use this. Thank you so much." You could have used this hand towel for yourself. Straight away. Nice. TB Douglas. I was behind TB Douglas in line at McDonald's and she let me have the soda from her filet fish meal. I don't like soda. Wow, TB. That's nice. That's really nice. Because again, if you just said, "Have my soda," it might be a little bit, this is strange. But if it's got the context of, "I don't like soda," then it's just a lovely it's just a human moment, guys. TB loves a filet of fish meal, doesn't really dig the sodas too much. Just saying, "Hey, does anyone want a soda? I'll have a soda. Oh, thank you. Could you sign my soda?" Maybe you signed their soda. That's nice. Nana Hobab, I would be a celebrity who walk dogs in the neighborhood for fun. While out walking some dogs, I encounter another dog walker who has run out of poop bags at an inopportune time. I'm willing to help out and scoop some poop. Wow! So not only, this is interesting. So Nana walk dogs in the neighborhood for fun. So that's an interesting statement, because that says that it's not your dog. I would assume that if you're walking a dog, it would be your dog, but this seems to imply it's not your dog. It's just a dog. But then when somebody needs, my dog's pooped and I've run out of bags. I saw Nana Hobbob, and not only, and Nana Hobbob didn't just give me a poop bag, actually did the action of picking the poop up for me. What a guy. What a guy. Again, you're a lifelong fan at that point. You're a lifelong fan. Even if some salacious, rumours come out about Nana Hobbob, some of the things from Nana's personal life, you'd say, "Do you know what? I'm going to stick up for them. Until there's hard evidence, I'm going to stick up for them." Because Nana is the kind of person who would pick up somebody else's dog poo just because it's a nice thing to do, so they didn't have to. Lovely work. You're a great guy, Nana. Absolutely great guy. Absolutely salt of the earth. No matter what they print in those salacious tabloids. M. Acton. I was driving into the car park at Aldi and Em Acton gave us her parking ticket as she'd only used 15 minutes and paid for an 8-hour stay. Yeah. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff, Em Acton. Really, really nice. Yeah. I mean, I would say it speaks maybe a little bit to your clumsiness or your richness. I don't know how you've only used 15 minutes for an 8-hour stay. If you've paid for 8 hours, I'd assume you're intending to stay 8 hours. So either you've made a horrendous error, so maybe Em Acton, she's a little bit clumsy, or you're just that rich. I only had a £100 note, one of those big pink ones. Are they pink or is that a 50? Maybe it's a big gold. I only had a £1,000 note, which would probably get about 8 hours in certain central London places. Just joking. But that's a lovely gesture. That's a lovely gesture. Just pull up, get out the car. Where's the parking thing? Where's the pay and display? Oh, do you want to use my ticket? Oh, I've got 8 hours on mine. Thanks so much. Wasn't that Olympic silver medal tobogganist Em Acton? My gosh, she's nice in real life. Points all round, guys, to everybody who wrote amusing down. Well done, you. Let's go back to Maine. Excellent work. God, this has been fun. This has been a good one, hasn't it? I've enjoyed myself, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself too. We've only got one thing left to do, guys, and it's the most exciting minute in quiz shows today. You'll know what time it is. Minute to win it. This right here is a live feed from underneath my desk. It is pointing at a light box that is currently not on. On that light box is the name of somebody. It's a person's name. There's your first clue. To celebrate yet again, because I wasn't sure necessarily that the yay or nay round would get picked, but it did, because of, the Irish gods smiling down on us. just larger leprechauns, I suppose. But today we are honouring the Irish. It was St. Patrick's Day, so we're honouring the Irish and the Northern Irish. The Republic of Irish and the Northern Irish. Because I'm asking you for famous Irish artistes. Oh, I should have put the thing in the thing. There we go. As many artists as you can. We're talking actors, we're talking singers, we're talking painters, we're talking television personalities, we're talking presenters, we're talking comedians, we're talking poets, we're talking playwrights, whoever. A lot of people going Bono, Saoirse Ronan, Colin Farrell, Can Koch. Okay, The Edge. The drummer is fine. Sinead O'Connor, James Joyce, Val Doonican, Ronan Keating, Sinead O'Connor, Roy Walker, excellent SJBX 72, Brendan Brian, Martin McDonough, wonderful staff JRPV20, excellent, Jamie Dornan, the very hunky Jamie Dornan, Liam Neeson, the less hunky Liam Neeson, and the entirely unhunky Bob Geldof, Oscar Wilde, Ronan, just Ronan, don't need anything more than Ronan, Flannery O'Connor. Any other Irish people out there? Any other Irish people that we can think of? Siobhan McSweeney, lovely stuff. The Corrs, just the whole group of them. Samuel Beckett, Dermot O'Leary, Patrick Keelty. Lovely. All the Corrs. Jim from the Corrs. Chris O'Dowd, great stuff, TB. Fantastic. Gosh, I think we can all agree. W.B. Yeats, yes. Poet. Sinead Cusack, yes. I think what we've all learned over the last minute, guys, is how many fantastic artists the Irish have brought to the world. And I think they all deserve a round of applause. Sinead Cusack, Cyril Cusack, all the Cusacks, except for John and his sister, Adam Clayton. I'm very pleased to say that somebody did get the answer. Somebody did get the answer. And I'm very pleased they did. I was a little bit worried that they wouldn't, because it's a kind of a Joan Cusack. Thank you, definitely. Thank you, sweetheart. That's lovely. It's not necessarily, a traditional artiste in the way that some people would think of them, but Graham Norton is doing the Lord's work on his show. Absolutely fantastic. And if we scroll back, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guesses down. It was, in fact, TB Douglas who gets those extra 2 points. Well done, TB. Well done, Ireland. Well done, TB. Well done, Graham Norton. Well done, Joan Cusack, whatever she is doing right now. Excellent, excellent work. Which means, guys, it's time to tot up our scores. Time to tot up our scores. And whilst you are totting up your scores and getting them in the chat, there we go. I want to remind you that in this quiz, you're only competing against yourself. Okay? There's no point threshold to being smart. If you've got all the questions right that you realistically could have expected to get, then you are smart. Art doesn't become successful because of the opinions of others or box office numbers. It becomes successful when you say, yeah, I think that's great. If you think your performance today was great, then it was great. No two ways about it. And if you are watching this on YouTube, not live, make sure you write down your score and your musing answers in the comments below, because I would love to hear how you did. Nobody's ever done that before. But one day, right? One day. Let's have a look at where we go. Nana Hobob with 11. Fantastic. Monkey Bigsy Funk with 6. Fantastic. Definitely not due to 12. Here we go. But I learned a lot about Ireland and the people of Ireland. That's good. Definitely. That's good. Because they are valid people. Okay? A lot of people, you know, demean them by just reducing them to cartoon characters, but they are, you know, the Corrs, hello. Graham Norton, hello. Celebration continues. Well done, Nana. TB got 16 with those extra points, and M. Acton got 16 as well. Do you know what that means, guys? Lord. It's time for a tiebreaker. What are the rounds? What are the rounds? What are the rounds? So, we already had song lyrics. We already had I Know That Voice. We already had yay or nay, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 in here. 7 left. So TB and M. Acton, please pick a round. Well, we go for the I Am Smart round selector. TB is going for Movie Ladder. M. Acton, what are you going for? What are you going for? Pick any of these rounds that hasn't already been chosen. Look Close, Haikus Day, Spotlight, Iconic Art, Nart, Anagrams. Anagrams are not up there. That's absolutely fine. Because you are playing in the car. So, I'll read it out again. Look Close, Haikus Day, Spotlight, Iconic Art, Nart, or Alphabart. Haikus Day. Beautiful. So it's Haikus Day versus Movie Ladder. Starting off with green. Oh, TB. The luck of the Irish with TB today. Commiserations to M. Acton. Congratulations to TB. Absolutely fantastic work. So, the next quiz in 2 weeks' time, which will be on the... I know definitely. It's most of the time, I think, still. Most of the time it has been on the first go that we have got the thing. It's quite incredible. So it'll be Easter Sunday. Oh, God, that could be bad. Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday. We will be quizzing next, and TB will be choosing one of the rounds yet again. Well done, TB. And for all you UK people, it will be back at the usual time of 9 p.m. as opposed to 8 p.m. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me, for engaging with this quiz, and for trying to better yourself. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a little something, and I hope you felt creative all at the same time. I am Notme. I am Art. My throat is a little bit hoarse, and I hope you'll join me next time. Same place, same time, in 2 weeks, Easter Sunday, where you'll have another opportunity to improve your art and say to yourself, yeah, baby, I am smart. Thank you so much. You are smart. And I will see you in just a couple of short weeks. Have fun. Well done to all the mothers.
So there we go, and well done you, whatever your score might be. I definitely think that you are smart, though prob's not as smart as me. Your art will be better, trust me on this, should be nothing short of sublime. That's why you learn, and don't stop now, I'll see you right here next time. I am smart.